Start recording. Another marvelous Sunday, eh? Where's the table? Do I dare click the other server button? Sometimes it's just that it's going to take a moment to load. Then I click other server and have to click other server again, right? Let's try clicking the other server button. It's the old server. I feel older already. What's the tables up? Yeah. Oh, I haven't friended him. That's why. There we go. That'll do it. Let's join the game. Hello. Good luck. Have fun. Now, if I want to have even a chance at promoting, I gotta sweep arfarfarf over here. I don't think I'm quite gonna count on that. It's pretty easy to lose at least one game, I must say. I mean, it'd be nice. And with that, I've jinxed it. So let's bottom deck our trasher every opening shuffle, eh? I guess we're waiting for our opponent. I've already said so much. I don't want to have to pause the recording and start a new one, especially because it takes so long to render an Adobe file on my shoddy laptop that it's a whole lot easier. Oh, here we go. Let's get going. There's the other thing I was going to say. Oh yeah, I've been told by my friends and peers that I'm more of a meow 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 type of guy than an arf 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 type of guy. And that's why they're no longer my friends and peers. Let's see, we got remodel and nomads. That sounds nice. Oh, we got remodel trail. Okay, let's do that and gain all the duchies, I guess. We're opening remodel. Do we gain a smugglers with that? Oh, there's also river shrine. Hold on. And museum. Great leader means we don't care about villages after a certain point. Is vampire gonna be good? Probably not because of river shrine. We open smugglers river shrine. Or silver river shrine. Silver will help us hit a remodel at some. Actually, river shrine's gonna get that anyway. Contract for village, that doesn't matter at all. It's there's palace if you want to be crazy, if you want to be insane. So that silver could eventually be gold. Fascinating. It's also a museum though. I think I like the idea of smugglers a bit more. Yeah, let's go smugglers river shrine. It's a bit risky, but well, I live my life on the edge. I am recording. Cool. Thank you, YouTube. Can't think of anything else this could stand for. What's my opponent gonna open? I feel like River Shrine is automatic on the 4. It's silver versus smugglers on the 3. Caravan Guard is so insignificant. Not too fond of this card because sometimes you want a cantrip, and it kind of fails at being a cantrip because it stays out, so you can't like throne it every turn. It takes your throne hostage. Okay, rats. This ain't even just terminal collision. This is just bull. Cool. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Huh. Didn't I say something about not losing in this match being kind of important? I could buy a trail and clear a card off the top of the shuffle. I could also pick up a vampire. I think vampire sounds good. That was so bull. Yes. Game pickpockets can be annoying. Oh yeah. We got River Shrine. That's your turn 4. Wait, how's things turned out? Yeah. Oh, because I'm first player. Wow, this is my first player too. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not over, I don't think. Maybe. It's, like, maybe not over. Took the riskier opening, and then it didn't turn out to be bad because of the risk. Because it's a riskier opening, it turned out to be bad because I jinxed myself earlier. Gained a trail. That's kind of sad. Okay, so we're gonna discard that. Trash those two. Oh, that was my buy phase. Okay, well, my opponent's one card less thin. What do we want now? Probably just trails, right? Clears a card off the top of the shuffle. Oh, do we just want more trails? Take a remodel. I think it's a bit too early for a remodel. Okay, and then we buy another trail here to clear another card off the shuffle, because to my knowledge, there's nothing good there. Oh, it's smugglers. Let's see. Throwing in one caravan guard for the museum points later sounds okay. My opponent's thinner than me, however, the vampire bat's gonna help a little bit. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're curious, you don't have all the cards memorized. I'm like a real gamer. That's me. I'm the real gamer. Do you want to remodel now? Or do I just want more trail? I feel like if you have more trail, then you win, right? Could pick up another smugglers. The idea that I'll smuggle more trails off him. Caravan Guard's a scoring thing, so we don't pay attention to that until endgame. My opponent's gonna have the extra 3 palace points as something to consider, I guess. I think we just do this. It also gets us a card further through the shuffle, right? This ain't ideal. Oh, wait. King of Pickpockets is a village. Just realized. Cool. I don't think any of this is as important as thinning 2 coffers. It's great. When does Great Leader trigger? After you play an action card. Yeah. So if your River Shrine triggers Great Leader, then you get your action back. Good to know. Hopefully my opponent gains a trail this turn, so I can smuggle it. What's down there? Trail. Definitely some trails. At least one trail, I think. We're gonna want to throw in a remodel soon. Then what? I don't know. My opponent picked up his Caravan Guard for the 2 points. That's why he's 2 points ahead of me. I do have Vampire and Bat. What does he have over me? 2 estates? No. Both trashed 1 estate, it looks like. Yes, so I've got Vampire and Bat. What's the thing here? Okay, do that. Oh, yes, I don't even need to play my smugglers for... Oh, well, there's only one thing I can play it for. Let's just do that. And buys. Just throw in a trail now. Or do we throw in the remodel? I think we throw in the remodel now. Cool. I think we discard the copper just so that we know we have the trail for a remodel target. I'd rather not have to remodel copper into a state. Sounds bad. Opponent's probably gonna get a trail here. Possible I want to gain some trails. Play you, see what we draw. I think I just want to gain all of the trails. Cool. Caravan Guard does something, kind of. Okay, I have no more estates. That's something to note. There's a river shrine down there. I don't care that much. Note I can feed the bat with river shrine if need be. I think I'll just river shrine out these two trails. By river shrine out, I mean just river shrine the trails. Doesn't do anything actually. Yeah, because we don't need the village effects no more. So I don't know. My opponent also has 2 remodels now. That's worth noting. Trash is silver. Okay, that's removing your museum points potential. Vampire here would be a bit weird for him, given that he's trashed an okay amount. He still has 1 estate. Shouldn't be that hard to gain an estate in the endgame though, so I'm not going to bother worrying too much about that. There's no draw on this. Oh, he is gaining a vampire. I wonder if you have the fodder for that. Let's just do this. Then what are we doing? Probably just playing these. See how we draw. We remodel the river shrine now? Maybe. What do I want? A gold? Is a gold gonna be any good? Sorry, I got stuck there. I don't think I need the river shrine no more. It's kind of just gonna get in the way. Something in the way. Ooh. A gold? Just cause, I mean, palace points, possible province later. Is this all my trails? No, I have at least 1 more, I think. Could pick up a treasury. It's an inoffensive card to pick up. Corsair would be kind of funny. Corsair's also kind of a cantrip, because you get the +1 card at the start of your next turn. Oh, but then, oh, never mind. I keep on forgetting that you just resolve your duration drop before pickpockets. Corsair would make more sense if my opponent had golds, right? Just take a treasury for now. We're pretty much out of bat fodder except for these 2 coppers. Opponent just trashes this turn. Piles aren't that low. Yeah, but I think before we want to go into mass gaining duchies off trail remodel, well, first of all, a pile should be low so that we don't then just get mogged by something under the lines of palace. Palace big money, going for provs. Oh yeah, actually palace is going to be hard to score with. It might be worth keeping around 1 of these coppers, given that our plus buy is nomads and that is not draw neutral. I think these are my last 2 coppers. My opponent's still holding on to an estate. Don't think I'll bother with that for now. Needs another remodel. Makes sense. Do I want to discard a copper into the shuffle? Or just count on finding another trail? I'm going to count on finding another trail. I'm gambling. Never mind. Let's take another remodel. That into an estate. Let's gain a Corsair. Oh, thank goodness. That's not one that it's not like famine that's gonna discard the trail or something for him. Could take Corsair. Sounds good to me. Figure scoring might be a good idea. Let's see. Treasury's bi-phase, right? Oh yeah, yeah. So if you remodel trails into duchies, not in the bi-phase, you're fine. Problem is without draw, doing the remodel trail into duchy thing's kind of iffy. Actually, without draw doing anything is iffy, so maybe that's a redundant thing to say. I've got a batten deck now. Yes, I have a batten deck now. I've got a bad deck. Bat deck. You know. Attach my drift. Pick up a caravan guard at some point. This guard's a remodel, that's not a trail. So my phone just not trashed enough, or what? I've been having these turns where he's just been playing River Shrine. Why do you still have your River Shrine? Oh, I got miserable? That's annoying. It's like -2 museum points. It's -2 differently named card for museum, that's what I mean. Oh, can I? Oh, yeah, you can do that. The wonders of technology are astounding. Don't think my opponent has the ability to prov, though. Oh, now he picks up a Nomads. Good to know. Okay, what are we doing here? Got a batten deck. So something I've been thinking about is, if you want the museum points for both bat and vampire, you kind of want to get them so that they're alternating. On the other hand, I don't think I can feed another bat. Oh, well, I got the trails, but that means I have to keep the trails in hand. Excuse me. When draw's already at a premium. My opponent's got how many points? Oh yeah, so he's got Nomads, which is how we got those extra points. Maybe I should pick up a Nomads. I mean, we're definitely going to remodel one of these trails. This gives us a bit more information to work with. We find our smugglers, which means I can pick up a Nomads off that. I could also gain a treasury off that if I really wanted to. The first prov is 8. That's worth noting. Maybe I just pick up a gold? I mean, that's draw negative is the trouble. How worth it is it to just pick up a bunch of duchies right now? Probably not that good. Do I just want another treasury? That's kind of boring, but maybe. Another treasury for now. There's a bat. Do I want to trash the estate? You know what? Maybe. You know what? I think I will. That's nice. Seems kind of slow just piling up treasuries until we get until we're able to hit prov off that. Pick up another Corsair, but we haven't been drawing decks, so it's not like it's gonna function that well. Actually, will we draw a deck? Too many stop cards, I think. I can't be bothered to count right now. Could just pick up the Caravan Guard now so I don't have to worry about it later. I do like not worrying about things later. Just do that. Treasury top deck. I got a note I'm quite a few points behind. This card's down to 4. So I can do something like draw with Corsair, hope I draw a trail, discard one of those trails so I can remodel the other. That's not quite going to work the way I want it to. Let's see, how's my opponent so many points ahead? He's got a River Shrine, 1 estate. I think this is my last copper or something like that. I might want to hold on to that. Maybe. It's a bit dubious, but whatever. Opponent buys a silver. Oh, Interesting. I guess you want to gang. Okay, that. Don't want a gold. Sure, let's pick up gold. I think I have a nomads yet. So I could do that. Hello, Caravan Guard. Here's such an impactful card. I could remodel this copper into an estate. Is that good or bad? Probably bad. Otherwise, I hit 5 for whatever else I want. Probably just a bunch of treasuries, right? Don't think my opponent's gonna pile on me. Could pick up the vampire now, but once again, I can't really feed it. Treasury's kind of lame. Could go like Nomad's Caravan Guard. Oh, never mind. Nomads doesn't give you the plus buy. I only have 1 buy. Take another treasury. It's kind of boring. Envy? That's not useful. Just do that. Got a smugglers in hand. What's the lyric from Gangs' Paradise? I got a 1 in my hand. I think it's a type of gun, right? I got a... Oh my goodness, I don't know types of guns. I used to play that one gacha game, Girls Frontline, where all the characters are based off of different guns, which is probably pretty funny if you're oh, it's less funny if your grandpa was killed by that gun. That's now being what's it? Personified anthropomorph? No, that's the wrong term. Being Jijinkad. Gijinkad? I forget how. No, I've only seen the Romaji, but I would assume that's a Japanese word. It's probably less funny if you know someone who's been killed by a gun that's now being represented as an anime girl. But if you're a gun enthusiast, I know there's people like that. Then it's probably pretty funny. I just played it because I don't know. I think I just played it because I felt like it. I don't like how many points ahead my opponent is. That's worrying me a little bit. I want to find my Corsair and kill his golds. She's probably going to turn gold into prov. I feel like just remodeling trails into golds and then into prov sounds kind of nice here. You'd rather not do the remodel duchy thing because then your deck's full of duchies, but having a deck full of golds and some silvers seems a whole lot better, actually. It's another remodel. Okay, piles are worrying. Not really. Let's do that. Okay, we're getting a remodel off the smugglers, apparently. Never mind, we're getting a gold. Another gold. Oh, we did not find a remodel off that. Hello, Corsair. We could go some like double silver. I don't think we actually need to defend against a pile up though. Also, we get to top deck all our treasuries if we. Oh, top decking treasuries does prevent us from finding trails for gang of pickpockets though. For however significant that is. See, he shuffled his deck. Yeah, he doesn't have a discard, so he probably shuffled his deck. This one silver is going to be 5 points. I think I need to start scoring, in a sense. I'm not sure if I'm incorrect in that supposition. I'm not sure if supposition's a word. That's just going to be 5 points. Just put another gold into the deck. I feel like this is going to get messy. What the heck? Where's my trails? It's almost like I top deck 3 treasuries. Probably shouldn't have done that. But, you know, you live and learn. Note that this isn't my only nomads, because I played one last turn, and this can't be that nomads. I haven't shuffled since then. Oh, I'll just get +1 draw off the Corsair, after -1 draw of having to draw it in the first place. My opponent's kind of pushing the piles, huh? I probably shouldn't gain more treasuries and so on. Okay, we're under Corsair, that's fine. Let's remodel the golds. If there's any golds in there. I think there's some golds in there. In those 7 cards. Should probably get another Corsair, maybe. It's kind of a troublesome attack. Okay, my opponent's pushing piles. I need to dilute it. My opponent's really pushing piles, huh? Discard one of these. Wow, hello, treasuries. I think that's fine. Yeah, I'll play the bat. Oh, yeah. You mean to keep it in hand for a remodel? You have a trail in hand? Yeah, you do. Oh, that's your last trail, though? Actually, I'm not sure how the split went. Because I haven't seen my whole deck, and I cannot be bothered to count. I could do Command F here, but I don't think it's that important. Given that both these decks are messy enough such that you can't really say my opponent has this many trails, he's capable of this. Because what your opponent's capable of is usually not much. Okay, I think I'm screwed. Not sure how that happened. I feel like taking more trails was a good move. Oh, well, I mean, I do have the excuse that I freaking double sombreroed. So maybe that has something to do with it. That might have something to do with it now that I think about it. My opponent probably just wants to take prof. Oh yeah, I can note that I can take an estate for 3 points. Curse is 1 point. One has a river shrine, that's why he's got, that's where 2 of his points are coming from. Pick up a contract at some point. My opponent could go treasury remodel and hope. No, I think that would, no, I think I've pretty much guaranteed win off that. Because I'd be able to smuggle one, and then, well, there'd be 2 remodels left is the idea. It'd be kind of funny, though. Man, I got a lot of homework I gotta do today. Because I hardly did any yesterday. Did you buy a vampire? Oh, okay, he's scoring that way, eh? I think you're some kind of smart guy. Well, I'll let you know, I'm the smartest guy. Heard of smart guys. Well, I'm the smart. I'm like smart guy, dialed up to 11, huh? Whoa. Well, look, I got palace points in my hand right now. Now, would I rather a vampire? I think a contract's actually more useful to me right now. Let's just buy Prov. I wonder if it's worth remodeling one of these treasuries into something better. Let's see, what do we have? Play area? We have Caravan Guard. Okay, that one extra coin's gonna make the difference, baby. What are you remodeling? Probably a trail, right? Yeah. Who does have more trails? It's gains a trail. That's not a trail. Trail. In case it didn't show on the... Wait, does it show on the thing? I can check. Oh, yeah, it does show. Cool. So you can see my typo. Trail, wait, that's 1 for him. 2 for him. 3 for him. 4 for him. Okay, it looks like he indeed only has 4 trails. Kill the remodel, eh? It should be worth noting he's got a vampire in deck. He's got 2 vampires in deck, does he? No, I think I have one. Maybe. He didn't get his Corsair in play, that's worth noting. I don't have a vampire in deck. Is it worth converting this bat into a vampire? Anyways, I'm hitting Prov here, that's worth noting. I could convert the bat into... what? A silver. That's probably more useful, right? For the palace points? I think that's more points. I didn't check the points thing, but I'm gonna assume that was an okay move. Let's see, I think I'm a decent amount of points ahead now. I'm 8 points ahead. Has my opponent gained a prov yet? This is something I should know, right? Gains a province. All 3 provs have been mine. Okay, so he does have 8 point potential for 8 points off a prov gain. That's worth noting. Rats have been Corsaired. I killed one of his golds. I like that. Yeah. Okay, now we're equalized. I think I'll just do this. Okay. Do we have a win here? I mean, we're definitely doing this. 100%. Let's see what to draw. Do I just gain 2 duchies and call it? Maybe. I think I'll just do that. This was the plan from the start, wasn't it? Or I could gain a silver instead. I think a silver's also 3 points. Hold on. Wait, no. Okay, I feel kind of bad for taking that, but technically that's no info. It's some info, I'll admit. I could take the museum points instead. Oh, that trash is a gold, huh? I forgot about that detail. Just take Duchy Curse and call it. Then I need to hit 5 once. Okay, I got win in hand. Hippie doesn't outscore me. He needs 10 points. That's actually quite a tall order, given that he already got his 8-point bump from the provs. We'll see what he can do, though. Yeah, I have more than one treasury, as I demonstrated so valiantly. That plays a river shrine. That's interesting. Okay, this doesn't look like a win. This got messy in the end game, huh? Maybe it didn't need to be. Remodel trail is a bit, but Corsair makes the money stuff less good than it already was. No, I think you do want to play with the remodel trail here. That's pretty good. It's just remodels your -1 card, and this already. Okay, well. Nice. Oh, the reason that silver wasn't bumping me was because I only had 1 copper. GG. Oh, and that was my player 1. Thank goodness. Okay, nice. Turned off this player order. Managed to recover from the double sombrero. Let's play Treasure Trove Big Money. Gear Treasure Trove Big Money? Oh, I mean, there's Watchtower to hold in hand so that you don't have to gain this pesky gold, eh? Necromancer Horses is a thing. We're probably opening gear, right? Where's the village? Oh, it's Way of the Ox. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, we have Ox Watchtower. That's fun. Ox Tower. That's well called a thing, maybe. Yes. Ox Tower. Then we can play with liveries and cabin boys for payload, I guess. Oh, Fishmonger is also, yeah. Ways and shadow cards are nice because you can play your Fishmonger from the bottom of your deck as an Ox, and it's like +1 card, so it's like having an actual village. Now I know there's also Platinum Colony though, so Platinum's going to be the best payload, money-wise. Livery does give you horses for what that's worth. Can we trash Jeweled Egg reliably? Oh, okay. Watchtower. Oh, okay. Watchtower. Okay. I think we're opening Watchtower here for the Jeweled Egg business. I think my opponent sees it too. Just because putting a loot into the deck for cheap seems nice. You're burying it? Taking a Fishmonger, eh? Do I want a Necro? I think so. It'll trash a little bit for me. Oh, though the Fishmonger is gonna. Oh, never mind. Fishmonger. Oh, yeah, you can do that, can't you? I think the idea with the Fishmonger is that you'll likely be able to buy 2 Jeweled Eggs, trash both to Watchtower. That's my opponent's pretty much guaranteed turn 3, right? As long as he didn't draw too many estates. The alternative is Necro. Gear is also an alternative. Could just pick up a Jeweled Egg already. No. The idea with Necro is that I can Zombie Mason and thin a little bit. Is that going to be worth it over just more loot? More loot might just be better. There's no. Oh, what does my opponent need in hand? He needs 3 coppers already in hand for the Jeweled Egg thing, right? No, I think I'll try the Necro. Look, I found it. I found this anyway. Yeah, okay, nice. He didn't find. Huh. Okay, cool. That's fine. I'm not mad or anything. Oh. I'm not like crazy peeved or nothing. No, I'm not gonna tear my hair out over this or something crazy like that. Found sword. Got 1 in 3 chance of hitting an estate. Okay, at least he didn't get trash in estate right away. That's so infuriating. Oh, look, the fishmonger's face up. Infuriating. Sorry, sometimes there's words I just don't think I pronounce too well, so I feel the urge to retry. Because who's gonna stop me? Infuriating. It's a fun word. I guess fishmongers are nice because you can just ox them. However, my opponent has no terminals. Oh, never mind, he's got watchtower. Okay, let's zombie mason. Don't gain. Nearly forgot that's an option. Well, let's do that. Could go fishmonger watchtower or something. Or I could bury the watchtower. Burying the watchtower. Pick up double fishmonger. I think I like another watchtower. Let's do something like that. This looks pretty nice. Is that another copper? No, that's your watchtower. Oh, you're getting three loots, huh? I don't think I like this board. I'm gonna put it out there. Let's see. Oh, zombie mason. Cool. I think I just lost the game. I think I just lost the game off that. Like, I knew that was a possibility, but like, did it have to happen? Is the question. Guess pick up a livery. That's probably the best thing for us right now. You can top deck it. Top deck that. I think we lost. That's something worth noting. Probably have to play this fishmonger as. Look, my opponent has a livery too. Open necromancer for the trashing, and my opponent rolls prize goat, and then my necromancer trashes my first loot. Fate just, well, the good lord just doesn't want me to win this match, I guess. Sweep this match. I was meant to I often find myself pronouncing tu as ta, and what's the other one? Or as It's like kind of is that an accent of sorts that has a name or what? Anyways. 4 more. This could be is livery treasure trove a thing? I kind of want to gain horses off this livery as opposed to not gain horses. Is the idea, right? For another watchtower, another fishmonger doesn't sound bad. Actually, what's down there? Not my watchtower. Actually, I think I have another watchtower down there. Maybe 50-50. I can bury something if I wanted to. No. Yeah, I think I have another watchtower down there. Just bury the necro. It's better than nothing. Don't think I'm winning this one, though. When I first looked at this board, I thought there was fun stuff to do with Ox and Watchtower, but as it turns out, it's going to be Jeweled Egg money. And I got behind on that. I mean, my opponent did the better opening for it, sure. And now he got the village, so he can play his liveries. Oh, and he can staff the Watchtower. Let's see, there could be something with pile out Watchtower, Fishmonger, Jeweled Egg, but I won't count on it. Do I want to? Sure, let's do that. Let's live a little on the wild side. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's just take the last 2 Jeweled Eggs. Trash. May as well top deck these. Trash. Cool. Figurehead is draw. That's kind of nice. There's nothing to bury. Look at me go. This hits 9 for platinum. Sure. I'll take it. My opponent has 9 in hand for platinum too, I think. I guess I haven't been able to play this Necromancer as much on account of terminal restriction and so on. If only I had 3 coins and an extra buy one turn, I might be able to pick up an extra fishmonger or something. If only there was a card earlier that gave me that. If only there was something like that. But it appears there wasn't. There never was, actually. Opponent's hitting big numbers here. What's this? Platinum Fishmonger? Is Platinum necessary? It's kind of hard to hit Colony without Platinum, right? Just 3s. And little draw. Opponent's going for liveries, sure. Those are also 3s. And yeah, he does have the stuff to play them, right? Anyways. Do I just want to buy what? Livery, Watchtower, Fishmonger? Sounds fine. Or I could go for the platinum and just like call it. Like, how much do I believe in this? Not that much. I feel like I need to do something different for my opponent if I'm going to win, right? My opponent does have more treasures, though, which makes the Watchtower stuff worse. He has more treasures because he got more of the Jeweled Eggs, if I recall. Are you reconnected? Okay. He's not flaming me in chat for that undo? No, he won't. I believe in the goodwill of my fellow man. Or my fellow dog? Not that, I don't mean that is an insult, of course. She says username's arfarfarf. Platinum. Just like take a platinum and just try to start moneying it, moneying it out. As opposed to Livery, Watchtower, Fishmonger, which, no, let's take Livery, Watchtower, Fishmonger. I convinced myself. Of what? I don't know. Hello, Estates. Actually, I think these are bottom decked, so I can't complain now that they're top decked. Well, actually, they kind of missed the shuffle, right? In a sense. How long has this match been so far? 50 minutes? Okay, that's longer than it should have been, though that first game was kind of sloggy, given that there was Alt VP that incentivized scoring later, I think. I don't know, maybe you could have just started proving sooner and won. Actually, 50-something points, excuse me, as we had. Maybe not too easy to reach with provs. You can expect maybe 6 provs if you start proving early. What's 6 times 8? 48? Ooh, okay. Doesn't quite make it. 6 times 8 is 48, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, it is. Who would have thought? I've got a little bit of gray matter left in here. Tapping my head. Oh, look, my opponent's deck is doing stuff. That's awesome. I'm so happy for him. Okay, maybe I'm sounding a bit miserable. But I hope that you'll excuse. Oh yeah, the jeweled egg pile's gone now. That means you gotta watch out for Watchtower and Fishmonger. My opponent's gonna have a lot of horses in this next shuffle, huh? That's good for him. Great. Crap. Oh my goodness. I say that I need to sweep this match in order to have a chance of promoting, and then my very first 2 games, I get Golden Sombreroed, and then opponent rolling Prize Goat, and my Necromancer hitting my first loot. Like, that was 1 in 7, I think it was. The 8th card was Fishmonger, so that's guaranteed at the bottom. 1 in 7. If it was anything else, it'd be pretty good, right? That's thinning a card. Or turning an estate into a gear. I should probably pick up a gear, right? How does gear money do? How does gear money do in this economy? There was a daily some days ago where gear money was the best thing to do. Of course, I did something else that managed to beat the bot anyway, because the bot kind of floundered, didn't it? What was the bot doing? It helped me empty a pile. Or 2 piles. So my paddocks activated, and then it was smooth rolling from there. You just gotta get on the good side of the bot, eh? We should probably talk about this game, right? So, these estates, eh? You bought a duchy? That makes sense, I guess. What are we doing here? We can ox you. That is not the ox button. Ox you. This draws 1 card. I'm stupid, aren't I? I'm just gonna assume my opponent doesn't have pile out. Just buy another platinum. Uh-oh. He did have a horse. Then he's gonna Watchtower up? No, he didn't. Okay, cool. Whatever. Maybe there's still a shot for me. What are those 2 estates? Maybe the duchy that you just gained? I don't think that duchy was necessary. Is my evaluation of things. I think we'll just Ox and Necro and play Watchtower normally. I think I want to draw whatever's down there. Pushing piles won't be to my opponent's benefit. I don't think. His deck has more loot, but I got platinum. I got the most boring payload in the game. Oh yeah, I have only 1 of them though, because that one turn I decided to buy Livery Watchtower, Fishmonger. Yeah, my opponent should probably just pad his deck with horses, and he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Well, once you got the Livery Horses thing going, you're fine. Which means I should try to close out the game. It's a bit harder for me to do. Plus buy in the deck and so on. Yeah, that's a sensible thing to do. Is there anything better to do with this Necro? I mean, I can play Spell Scroll, it's just not going to do anything. Trash this 2, gain a cheaper card. Yeah, I think we're just going to do that. I could play the Spell Scroll and then Ox it. Wouldn't that be funny? Those are 2 loots, right? Or am I crazy? What am I doing here? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I just buy a Prov? Maybe. I think this does about the same thing, doesn't it? If I draw a loot, I'm gonna do another Watchtower. Cool. Okay, just do that. Let's bury. Where's our figurehead? Here's our figurehead. Find it at the top of the shuffle, sounds good. Not sure if that should have been a horse or something instead. Hey, look, green cards. I love green cards. Love me some green cards. Call me Green Card Johnson. That's a lot of horses. With all due respect, I think I'm cooked. In case you didn't tell from my last last 5 minutes of complaining, I'm sorry. I apologize, my dear viewers, or singular viewer, as it may be, or no viewers. I might watch over the footage. I'll probably skip this game if I watch over the footage. That's a lot of liveries. Is that an estate in hand you get to trash, or what? Oh, it's just a copper. Man, am I cooked. I should probably just resign soon. This is taking too long and I got stuff to do today, don't I? Could just take 2 duchies? Take another platinum. Right. I'm gonna get 2 figurehead draw off this, so the Watchtower's not gonna do much, eh? That's a shame. Opponent has a lot of horses to go into the next shuffle. Like, about all the horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This draws 1. I'll just do that. I'm just gonna keep on doing that and hoping. I don't know. That's definitely not a path to victory, but I don't see many paths to victory given that I'm behind and have the worst deck. Behind on points and have the worst deck. What a combination that is, right? Opponent's got a whole lot of horses, don't he? You didn't need that estate. It's not going to matter because the game's over. Oh wow, I bottom decked a horse. Who knew that could happen? There's not much point. Never mind, I probably could have tried to bury a whole bunch of stuff and just hoped. Yeah, okay. That was probably my move. That was probably the move I should have taken. However, I think my opponent's fine now. Okay, so I probably could have done something differently there, but I think that one was just doomed for me. BRB, okay. Do I want more water? No, not really. I can handle being parched. Oh, I guess I could pause the recording. Let's do that instead of making there's a pause button, right? How? Oh, yeah, here it is. Remember to unpause the recording. Cool. As much as I hate to admit it, maybe I could have won that one if I went for the berry line rather than taking penultimate colony. However, you'll excuse me some tilted moves off after some of those happenings, eh? Well, I am promoting this season. That's another season ND. That's fine with me. What are we opening? Probably Priest, right? Inventor Quarry. Plus buy? Do we have plus buy? I think it's just Inventor. I don't think Familiar is going to be significant enough. Opening Potion sounds so sucky, too. Oh, we got Blessed Village Envoy for draw. Any Ratcatchers can pick... Oh, your Blessed Village can pick up the last couple things. I think Ratcatcher Priest seems like the natural opening here. If my opponent doesn't open Cardinal and hit my Priest, right? Here's what the Kingdom does, by the way. If you're curious. Oh, there's the Booms. That's off Blessed Village. There's Maelstrom. But, yeah, we don't really want to do that until later. Silver's not that important, because nothing costs 5. Yeah, let's just go with Ratcatcher Priest. I'll pick up a silver on a 3-coin hand, though. If we hit one. Did my opponent roll 5 too? That doesn't matter here. I think Ratcatcher's still what you want. Unless you desperately wanted the silver, but somehow doubt it. How good is Imp? There's only one. Well, I guess there's Imp plus reserve cards. These go into your tavern mat, so they don't stay in play for the purposes of Imp. So you can always Imp your reserve cards. That being said, if you want your reserve cards back, yeah, this is a mandatory trash, so feed your Ratcatchers so you can play your Imps, eh? Ain't that something? Familiar just doesn't seem worth it here, because, well, because if you want to get it early enough, then you gotta pick up a potion instead of a priest, right? And if you opt to postpone it, at that point, both players have trashed down a decent amount, you're just feeding their priest. Quarry doesn't seem that good here with no plus buy. Speaking of no plus buy, oh well, there's Inventor stuff to do. Why would you play two offers like that? I mean, I know there's some players who do that to hide their opening, just to give their opponent less information. But I feel like it off. What? Oh, I guess the other option is Inventor, ain't it? The other option is Inventor. I think I'll try Inventor. I've convinced myself at this point. This is very nice find. Do we do Blessed Village in hopes of finding a good boon? Yeah, sure. Receive now. Let's keep one estate top decked. Take another Blessed Village, hope for Flames Gift. Receive now. Well, that was quite good. Let's call this Ratcatcher. Throw an Envoy into the deck, I guess. We're going to be trashing slower, that's a problem. But we could also just put in enough draw, right? I think we probably want to pick up a Priest now, though. Gain a silver, that's not that good. Flames Gift? Next turn. Let's find the Envoy in the starting hand. Nope. Ratcatcher top of shuffle's nice, though. Okay. That's very nice. See now. Top deck that. Take another Blessed Village. See now. I feel like taking all the Blessed Villages is good. Maybe there should have been another Envoy. I don't know. If this Envoy revealed my next Envoy, my opponent would totally deny it. Now, my opponent's thinner than me, but I have more villages. That's quite good. Cardinal is an actual thing to worry about, ain't it? So my opponent can pick one up here. If he does, that's kind of crazy. Oh, nice. Do you have an estate in hand? And then you can pick up a rat catcher because the priest is going to give you 2 coin. Nice. Now pick up the rat catcher. Now it's smart of him to keep the copper in hand. What are you going to deny me? Wisp or village? That makes sense. Just take the last 2 villages. Could trash 3 cards in hand. Seems pretty good. Okay, taking the last village. That's a pretty nice one, I think. Depends on what you have in hand, I guess. Okay, now let's pick up envoys and cardinals. I'm the only one with an envoy so far. I probably should have one more envoy at this point, but I don't. Picked up the priest instead. That's been okay, but I guess I could have expected I'd get a Maelstrom off like that, given... Yeah, I think an envoy would have helped me get the Maelstrom off. Opponent has a draw now, but he hasn't seen it yet. So we draw. Wow. Couldn't have asked for better. Yep. Probably just want to gain... Oh, well, we could gain 2 envoys. But I think I'd rather gain a cardinal and play it. Rats. That sucked. Well, stuff happens, like in Snuff or Tufted Rappin'. I could just trash out another 3. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Compared to buying another envoy. Fortunately gave him an estate trash, but whatever. Now my deck's really thin. I can gain and play stuff with Inventor if need be. Things are looking good. Payload, I guess, will be Cardinals. This Ratcatcher's not going to trash anything, because why would I trash my beloved Wisp? My beloved Wisp. Hello, Wisp. But what are you gaining? Opponent hasn't trashed enough for Cardinal to... Now that's the strategy. You just don't trash, and then Cardinal is going to flip your coppers all the time. That's what's going to happen. That's a counter. That's a counter strategy. Bishop wouldn't be crazy. Just gain stuff and bishop it. Not sure if the sound of me cracking my... Are those knuckles or are those something else? Gains a bunch of inventors. That's significant? Okay, now we have to think. Do we have a pile out? Probably not. Especially because we got no plus buy. We've got no plus buy. We definitely want to gain something though. I think we definitely want at least one more inventor. Now what? We could just start bishoping stuff. I think that's a decent idea, honestly. I think I want to do this. Nice. It loses him a village. Of course you have to do that. That's fine. Do we just pick up a gold so we can bishop it? Or do we pick up a prov? Oh yeah, right. I shouldn't have played that after the inventors. That's significant. I could just pick up a prov now. Could also pick up an envoy. Bishop and gold sounds kind of good, doesn't it? But I have to do it before I do inventor stuff, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I indeed have 6 villages. Do I pick up another envoy? Playing bishop to check if your opponent has something in hand to trash, and then buying Maelstrom? That'd be an interesting move, wouldn't it? What is there to do at this point? Could just start propping out. Bishop does sound kind of nice. Yeah, let's pick up the bishop. I immediately regret it. Let's pick up a second envoy at some point, just so that we can find one. You want to get in this blessed village, I think? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, unfortunately, I might be cooked for this turn. That's fine enough. Gain one more envoy, bishop the priest. Oh, ain't that something? Ain't that a synergy? You bishop the priest. I got rid of one of his villages. That's significant. He's only got 3 villages to work with, which means he's not quite going to do an inventor pile out anytime soon. Devil's Workshop, that's interesting. I don't think the imp's that good, though. It's fine, actually, because you have the village anyway, but the imp, it's +2 cards plus you play another terminal, so it's still a conditional lab. It's just it's not one that'll give you your plus actions if you need them. Yeah, so I need to note that I want to play my cardinals before my inventors. That was a mistake last turn. Actually, I think killing one of my opponent's inventors... Oh no, he can play them all this turn, it seems. So, yeah, killing one of his inventors or exiling one of his inventors would have been nice. Well, it depends on what he chooses to gain off it. Another envoy makes sense. Do you have any coin? I guess you have a couple coppers in hand? What did you reveal? There's at least 1 copper in there, eh? If there's another pile of villages, this would end on inventors pretty quick. Or, you know, spammable cantrips that I can gain. Fortunately, there's this and there's this, but neither of these do stuff. I could buy a familiar if I mid-turn gained a potion, and then, yeah. Wouldn't that be something? No, it wouldn't matter. I'd be given, I mean, I could buy multiple familiars to give more curses each turn, right? Maybe I could fool my opponent into going for the familiar stuff as well. He's gaining a gold, that's fine. You can gain silvers, they cost as much as coppers now. Gain imp. Let's see if we draw this turn. We might not. I guess playing the inventor before that would have made sense, right? Okay, here's an envoy. What are we doing? This is our last blessed village. Is gaining an imp going to be significant? Note that whatever we... Oh wait, no, we probably should. We gotta do the bishop first. Do you have a copper in hand? It doesn't matter that much, because... I mean, I guess if he has 2 things that are quite significant to trash, it does matter. Nice. Do I buy Maelstrom? No, it's mandatory trash 3 cards. You can't buy Maelstrom and choose not to trash anything. Oh yeah, we have Bishop, Priest, and Cardinal. Whoa, okay. That's kind of crazy. Say goodbye to your payload. Probably shouldn't have done that, actually. Okay. I could just buy Maelstrom right now. That'd be so mean. I'd feel really bad, would I? Would I really feel bad? Am I not a monster? Don't think my opponent has pile out. Let's buy Maelstrom. I'm probably just going to bishop on these cardinals next turn. Because I don't know if I can play them all, right? That's the idea. Oh my goodness. I'm a monster! I guess the Imp. So you have one card left down there. I guess the Imp. Yeah, it didn't matter. As is the case with lots of envoys. No offense if anyone watching this is an envoy. Oh my goodness, that was a nasty play. I mean, I did mention it earlier, didn't I? It looks like I'm getting cardinaled now. I'm fine if a cardinal hits one of my cardinals. I got too many of them. Sell the Inventor, that's fine. My opponent sees how nasty that is. I'm ahead on scoring with Bishop, I guess. Is that what's going to happen here? Because I'm apprehensive to Prov, given how the draw situation is. My opponent opts to Prov. I think this Devil's Workshop's going to be decent for him. Let's do that. That's a lot of cardinals. You're probably going to 90 village. Yeah. If I want to do that. Let's see. Get rid of the priest, yeah, that's fine for you. Do I just gain another cardinal? Let's get another cardinal. He's got a lot in exile. I should note that he can get it back, actually. He could get lots of these things back. I should probably just start proving before I fall too behind on that, right? Is the idea. I don't have a second envoy yet, though. That might be worth picking up. Could Maelstrom again, just to make him trash another good card. Though maybe he's wisened up to it, so I think I'll avoid doing that. Yeah, let's just start proving. Oh, nice, you found the envoy anyway. Cool. Yeah, you most likely have a Blessed Village, given the thinness of your deck. Oh wait, his deck's so thin because I've been cardinaling everything in it. Huh. Of course, he can gain stuff back. That's something I didn't consider that much. But this isn't Knights. Looks like I'm getting Cardinal this turn. That's fine. I've got an Inventor in exile. Rats. Oh, I lost one of my villages. I was saying that a Devil's Workshop sounds pretty good. But it is the Lord's Day right now, so maybe I shouldn't say that. Do I bishop a cardinal? Could bishop a cardinal. Sure, let's bishop a cardinal. Okay, now what do we gain? Do I want to discard from exile? That'll top deck a cardinal. Is that fine? Maybe. It's gains, is the idea. Sure, let's do it. Maybe not the best idea. You need to make it the gold. Yep. Can't Maelstrom because he got a prob in hand now. Sad. Do I just pick up a gold? Devil's Workshop doesn't sound too bad. I guess I could have gained Devil's Workshop off that, right? Yeah, I think getting Devil's Workshop instead of Cardinal there would have been better. I guess I'm behind on probs now. But there is Bishop. But I do have my Bishop points. Chauffeur it. Chauffeur it. I think a gold's not crazy. Gold seems crazy. My goodness, why would I buy a gold? These imps are helping my opponent out pretty well. I definitely should have picked up a Devil's Workshop at some point. Instead of dilly-dallying and trying to kill all his villages. I've only killed one of them so far. Rats. Lost my Inventor. That's kind of bad. I'd have to buy it back, wouldn't I? Guess we better get that back then. Honestly, maybe I helped my opponent by removing some terminals from his deck when he can't play them all. That's a possibility. It's a distinct possibility. Okay, well, he put a lot more terminals into his deck. Don't think you have a win here, though, because that's all your village. That was a mistake there, but... Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I guess you played it for free anyway, so... That's fine. Fine for you. We'll see what happens this turn, I guess. You don't have enough village to play all that. You actually should have left those in exile. Yeah. Okay. He also realized that. He realized that too. Right, he's got 2 probs. I've got 1, but then I've got 9 VP tokens, which is rather good, isn't it? Huh. Because it means I'm only holding 1 province in deck. My opponent's holding a lot. Oh, then he discards the cardinal from exile. Okay, interesting. Well, that was something. Do I just buy a prov? Yeah, sure. Kind of want to be able to defend against any pile out. Yeah, that wasn't that bad a turn, all things considered. He lost his Devil's Workshop, but that's actually a decent time for him to lose it. Guess it doesn't really matter which one you discard. May as well discard that and make him play more cards. Extend the match a little bit more, eh? It's already been an hour 25. This is, what, game 3? Oh, okay, that's not so bad. I managed to get a decent bit done this morning before I had to hit my flash. Hit this match. What I mean is that I hit flashcards I hit daily before this match. Actually, there's still more to do later, but that's usually how it is. Then what? Play piano for a bit. No, my cardinal! Farewell, old friend. Does my opponent have any more cardinals? Oh yeah, he does, because he took a whole lot of stuff off his exile map. Bye-bye, cardinal. I do need to gain an inventor, don't I? Opponent buys a silver. That's fair. Okay, so I need an inventor right now. Do I want to bishop anything? This wisp doesn't actually draw, does it? So I can do that. Let's do this. Yeah, I kind of need an inventor, don't I? Oh, does my opponent get trash a good card? Or bad card? Nope. Do I want to discard 2 inventors from exile? Not particularly, I don't think. I could also just put my cardinals back. I think the ability to cannibalize my opponent's deck further is better than anything else. Is that true? Because even if I do put this in, if I put this inventor in my deck, it's gains for my bishop. Okay, I remember that aspect. Yeah, let's discard from exile. Hopefully my opponent hits one of them with his cardinals, because I don't need all these inventors. Cool. Just as planned. I don't know if he has another cardinal. I think he does, doesn't he? Kind of have to make it the cardinal, right? If that's the envoy, we aren't drawing through everything, huh? See, we have been meaning to gain another envoy anyways. There's another inventor down there. Yeah, okay. So we'll just gain an envoy this turn. How many? Does my opponent have 3 envoys, or did I pick up a second one? Oh, I think I did pick up a second one, now that I think about it. No, never mind, he has 3 envoys. Okay, yeah. I think that makes sense. Because my envoy being in my discard pile is not a good place for it to be. It's not going to be useful to me this turn anyway if it's in my discard pile. So. That doesn't gain to the top of the deck, so that doesn't matter. Just gain the envoy, discard from exile. Do you want to maelstrom the gold? Then what? Then buy what? Yeah, good point. Exile, we got 2 cardinals in exile. Could just buy silver. Don't think I mind grabbing another cardinal. Nah, I think I have too many right now. Is there anything I want here? I could pick up that Devil's Workshop I've been whining about. I think it's a bit too late for that. Picking up something I can trash seems good. Something I can trash the bishop, I mean. May as well just make another envoy, right? Sure. Well, womp womp. I can trash the envoy. Guess I don't want you to draw. Okay, nice. I think we just bishop this envoy and call it. That was the plan anyway. What is my opponent's win con here, actually? Okay, I'll have to regain gold. You had 2 golds there, huh? What are you gonna deny me? Bishop? Oh, village, that makes sense. Just draw to the end here. I would like a gold this turn. Let's gain Cardinal. Don't think I'll discard those from exile. Play Cardinal. Whatever. Buy gold. Oh yeah, sure, let's discard from exile. I'll regret that? No, I won't. I'm unpunished. Now, Blessed Villagers have been doing a good job of dodging these cardinal attacks. Did this game have to be this nasty? I think so, maybe? Going up to take the prov. Yeah, that makes sense. Do that. Okay, we just do that. Now what? Do we have a win? Maybe. Inventor. No, I don't think we have a win. Rats. We might want to invent a duchy. Yeah, I think we do this. Nice. Can't invent a duchy, actually. One's not really capable of scoring that much, right? He needs, what, prov, and then he needs to invent a duchy. How likely is that? Oh, he's only got 1 blessed village left. I could take the estate if I want to play it safe here. I think I'm safe if I do this. Maybe I'll eat my words. Nope, I won't. Oh, you deny me envoy, maybe? I don't know. It all seems kind of hopeless. This is win in hand. Yeah, sure, let's just... Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that, because now my opponent has to... Well, that one was kind of nasty. GG. BRB. I return. Wait, I'm recording, right? Yeah, cool. Looks like Paulo spectated that one. I suppose that one might have been entertaining for spectators. This looks dastardly. It's a ferryman card. River Shrine? 5-2 sounds pretty nice, huh? What am I doing here? Oh, there's Charlatan. It's March. What's her name? Fujiwara March? From Uma Musume? And I guess The real horse named after. Random Misfit's kind of sad. Here can only play 2 blank cantrips that don't do anything. Well, I mean, this gives +5. Jester doesn't seem that significant. I mean, maybe it's kind of significant. It's payload that you can Mastermind. Okay, that's kind of significant. I think I want a River Shrine ASAP, though. Oh, Fountain plus Enlightenment. Okay. That's interesting. What if I just let my opponent play the River Shrines? No, I think it's still beneficial. My opponent has 5-2. That's quite good, but I guess it's between Charlatan and Ferryman. Charlatan gets you back up to Ferryman quicker, so that could be an idea. Is Overlord any good to open with? I guess you'd be playing Charlatan with it, right? Doesn't sound that good. Well, I guess no, I can't march an Overlord because I'll be in debt next turn. Nah, he ain't watching no more. So I can do whatever I want. There's nobody here to judge me anymore. Like, I could open... Silver seems actually kind of good. Oh, Supplies Mastermind is very nice, actually. Because you can Mastermind the horses. Mastermind once Enlightenment... If Enlightenment activates. I feel like Enlightenment's going to activate. Trashing with River Shrine is quite good. My opponent opts to open Silver. Do I agree? How likely am I to hit 5 off of Farrier Overpay next turn? My opponent's probably going to have Farrier Overpay next turn. Farrier Overpay next turn. I'll have a 7-card hand, right? That would mean I'd have to only draw up to 2 estates. Not drawing a 3rd. I think it's safer to pick the Silver over the Supplies. We will want Supplies later. We'll be able to pick it up easily with the Farrier +5 though. This is probably Farrier Overpay from my opponent. Then it's between Ferryman and Charlatan. I think Ferryman's better. No, actually Charlatan lets you Farrier Overpay more. The thing with Farrier is that you can kind of... What? Okay. Sure. Oh, this could be a downside case, huh? It wasn't. Do I just take the Charlatan? Maybe. My opponent's going to be able to trash 2 cards a turn. I'll be able to give him 2 curses a turn. Ferryman also gives you a bit of sifting, too. I think trashing these estates seems pretty good. Whether or not we trash the coppers is debatable. Charlatan is the other option. What good will Charlatan do? Or what bad will Charlatan do my opponent, right? I can trigger a shuffle with it, so I'll get to it sooner. My opponent didn't play Supplies? He didn't play Supplies. It's gonna deal with curses. I think getting rid of the estates is more important. And I don't think I want anything else. Now we can pick up Charlatan. Oh, no, actually we should Farrier Overpay here. Should totally Farrier Overpay here. Oh, yeah, right, he can do that. Didn't consider that. Let's just do this. Did I have 1 or 2 estates in hand last turn? I think that's an estate on the bottom then. That's good. I'd rather not trash the coppers, honestly. Oh, actually, rebuying coppers with Ferryman's not so bad, actually. So I should not worry about that. Okay, let's stop worrying about that then. We will want to Supplies soon, because it'll help our Mastermind. Maybe multiple Supplies. Yeah, I think that's an estate, in which case that's very good for me, because my opponent only trashed 1 estate. That's not an estate. Shuffle stack. Yeah, I think that's got to be an estate. I don't know, maybe I'll draw it and it'll be a duchy, right? Such things are known to happen. When you play Dominion at 3 AM. One picks up the Mastermind, sensible. trash both those. I could also just gain 1/4 cost. Never mind. Should I just barrier overpay again? I think 2 supplies is better. This ain't a bad looking hand. Opponent has done no farrier overpays, which means he has no farriers, which is significant, given that that's the plus buy, ain't it? I don't think there's any other plus buy. I don't know, maybe I'll pick up a Band of Misfits, or an Overlord so he can play farrier. Band of Misfits, I mean, Overlord can't play Band of Misfits, so what's the point? That's kind of nice. If you Mastermind Overlord or Band, you can choose which things you want to play, I think. Yeah. That's maybe worth considering. Also maybe not worth considering. It depends. Probably just want to discard the River Shrine here, right? I think I want to Mastermind. Oh yeah, wait. Enlightenment means you can cantrip Enlightenment Charlatan means you can cantrip curses, so those are not significant at all. I think we just want to Mastermind. And I don't feel the Overlord right now. Okay, my opponent's got his Mastermind up. Does he have his supplies in hand or what? You should have his supplies in hand, I think. No. Unless that's no, it's not. Which is why he's gonna buy Farrier so that he finds a target. Do I just put another... Oh, never mind. I can march the Mastermind, can't I? Is that more significant than anything else I can do here? Yeah, maybe. Guarantees me a good turn next turn. Sure, let's do it. Awesome, we can Mastermind the horse. Opponent has to Mastermind a Ferryman, which, I mean, it draws a stack anyway. How much copper is my opponent trashed? 2. Okay, so we'll most likely both get the fountain points. We just gotta buy 3 each, I think? Yeah. Just start doing that with your spare buys once Enlightenment activates and you're good. Once Enlightenment activates, you can also march your treasures. Isn't that great? Isn't technology wonderful? I'm a bit worried. This is probably Farrier overpay for 4. Pick up, I don't know, that was your Mastermind turn, wasn't it? Pick up something. Jester, probably. Yeah, Jester seems better than Charlatan here. As Mastermindable payload. I mean, Charlatan will give you more money. That's true. For Jester, it can give you gains. It can even help you gain those coppers that you need for the fountain points. Oh, Sea Chart Enlightenment's kind of a thing, huh? This is true. Because you'll be able to put your coppers into play. Sea Chart hits a copper. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. I haven't watched Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul. Those are those shows where episodes are like an hour long, which to some people is standard, though. I tend to main those Japanese animes, so episodes of those are usually 20 minutes. A little over 20. In other words, I don't know the meaning of hard work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's more significant than anything else. Let's just get another Mastermind and march it. Sure. That was pretty smart, wasn't it? Now, do I pick up another supplies or just a Farrier? Farrier gives me plus buy. This is true. Do I need plus buy right now? Not particularly. Supplies it is. That was pretty smart. I didn't see that one coming, honestly. My opponent and I are about on equal footing, though. So if he's got one less mastermind, never mind. We're not on equal footing. You and I are not the same. Actually, what's his payload sitch like? That's right, I said sitch instead of situation. Neither of us want to activate Enlightenment. Huh. I vote to just keep on getting Masterminds up, and then good things will happen. I think that's the thing to do. Just slowly build up your Mastermind. Well, as slowly as you can. As quick as you can, really. I'll BRB real quick, actually. Oh, never mind. I'll do my turn first. Mastermind, he doesn't... Well, there's no point in him marching it because he already had one in play. Just Mastermind this horse. Till we find the other Mastermind. It's in there somewhere. There it is. Play you. Didn't find the silver. That's a bit troublesome. I think I just want more Mastermind. Yeah. Do I want an extra copper? Am I going to be able to draw all that is the question. I think so. So let's do it. Okay, now we'll BRB. Hoping my opponent's turn isn't too long. I mean, short. Sorry for the delay. Definitely masterminding one horse, that's for sure. We could mastermind a mastermind. How does that sound? I think I'd rather just draw through the deck, right? That's the idea. What did my opponent buy? He just marched a mastermind. Okay, cool. I think I'm ahead still. And do that. That, discard that. We have an extra horse. That's splendid. That. March it. Now we want more payload, right? Because we're drawing to deck to the end of deck, and we have these horses. My opponent picked up a jester. That's interesting. I don't think that's significant though. I have 8 coppers right now. Good to know. Could just pick up another farrier overpay. That could be decent actually. 3 extra cards into my starting hand. No, but it's only that significant if I have something good to draw to, right? opponent's got double Mastermind up now. I mean, the Charlatan, the curses aren't gonna... Oh no, the curses will matter, because neither of us want to activate Enlightenment for the other player. Right? I guess. And that's more coin, too. That's the idea. Okay. Jester gains might be annoying, though. However, my opponent doesn't have that many Masterminds up, so... Well, he's only got 2 Masterminds, which is enough to draw a deck, but not enough to... but not enough to draw a deck and triple play your Jester. Oh, well, in that case, I'm in the same sitch, aren't I? But I can get another Mastermind up this turn. Neither of us want to activate Enlightenment. I've had some interesting games lately where whether or not you activate the prophecy is actually rather significant. I had one, was my last league match? Yeah, I think so. Where my opponent didn't pick up an early river shrine. Do you want the copper? Oh, that's most amusing, isn't it? Where my opponent didn't pick up a river shrine until much later. Much later being after he realized that I'm not going to activate Enlightenment for him. I trashed everything but 2 cards because I trashed everything but 2 cards because I wanted to avoid activating Enlightenment for him, which hampered him quite a bit. That's the only one I won in that match. The other games were most unfortunate and are the reason I'm not promoting this season. Another one up. Okay, we have about the same output. But I guess he's a turn behind, because he's player 1, so he should have done that before me. I probably want to take the last 2 Mastermind. Oh, okay, no, he opts to take 1. Okay, so I'm definitely taking this Mastermind. Do I want to play the Charlatan 3 times? I don't think so. Let's just do that, that, that. Okay. So we can, neither of us have the point bump yet. I have 8 coppers. Oh yeah, he took a copper off the top of my deck for me. I've got 8 coppers. I mean, I definitely want to take this Mastermind. Do I want to march it is the question. Or just take 2 5s. 2 5s is also a good idea, I must admit. Take Charlatan plus another Farrier. I could take a Jester as well. The idea with the Jester would be being able to hit your opponent's coppers and not have to spend your buys on coppers is nice, ain't it? Yeah, that is nice. Jester is a copper gainer. Who could have seen that coming? Let's overpay 3. Get another buy into the deck too. Rats. Take a curse, because my state was there. I don't think it matters that much whether we activate Enlightenment at this point, does it? Not really. Because we're both drawing deck. Okay, never mind. I don't think... Is he not drawing deck? Embarrassing. We are drawing deck. Oh, is there a spectator? Jalpa. Oh yeah, Jalpa's also my division. How did I do against him? What a self-centered thing to say. I'm terrible. Opting to prov now? Okay, I guess we're proving now. Interesting move. I think we just Mastermind the horse. Cool. you want to draw further? I guess I want to gain that, huh? Do I want to trash the estate? Don't really care. That's true, I don't really care. I need one more copper now. I guess we trash the curse. Or we could not trash the curse. We both have 3 masterminds each, that's neutral. This is a lot of coin I have, isn't it? 7, 8, 16. So that's that plus a 5. Or farrier overpay. More farriers means more buys, doesn't it? Opponent plays about 3. Actually, how many supplies did he play last turn? I'm curious as to what he has in his starting hand. Oh, he's probably got. The trouble that you got to factor in is that you could farrier. You could mastermind a farrier and get more buys out of that. So it is worth scoring at this point, ain't it? Do we bother with River Shrine until we have 3 curses? I guess it kind of depends on what we have here. I need to count. 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, so 7, 10, 20. 20 or 21. I've got my triple mastermind turn before him. That's quite good, isn't it? Do I think that he can pile on me? Right? Has to mastermind 1 farrier, but then you aren't drawing as much. But you do have draw from last turn's farrier overpay. I think we leave this. Definitely want at least 1 prov, maybe 2 provs. Yeah, I think we just double prov to be safe. Is a farrier safe? So my opponent could mastermind 2 farriers, but then he has to find how much coin. Mastermind 2 farriers, then there'd be 2 farriers, 6 supplies left, which is just 12. And that's 6 gains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is safe. It might not be. There we go. Okay, so I could win this turn with a good draw. Got the fountain bump. My opponent can pretty easily get that too, I think. Maybe even off a jester play. Okay, not masterminding a farrier doesn't look like winning, so, you know, that's good. Taking curse isn't that good, though. Took a prov off the top of my deck, which ain't nothing. He's got a triple mastermind coming up. I'm gonna mastermind at least 1 horse. That's for certain. Okay. This is my triple mastermind turn. That's something to keep in mind. I think Duchy makes sense. I guess he might be considering farrier overpay to make next turn better. I don't think my opponent can double. Oh, never mind. He could mastermind. How much do he have this turn? He just bought a province. Yeah, he's just scoring as much as possible. Definitely masterminding 1 of these horses. Okay, now what? If you mastermind a farrier, we can possibly win, because we just need duchy. Let's try it. And let's do this. I gain. I gain. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna eat my words now, right? I gain. I think I win. Let's take a duchy for good measure. Okay, cool. Not bad. And that was my player 2 as well. Oh, what was that? Game 3 or 4? Oh, frick, Daimyo. Okay, cool. Well, whatever, I don't care that much. Oh, Divine Wind as well. Let's pick up some Daimyos before Divine Wind hits. How about that? There's no village here, that's a problem. Ain't it? Duplicate can't gain Daimyos. Circle of Witches with what? Contract as the thing? There's no trashing, huh? Oh, never mind, there's enlarge. We probably want an enlarge, huh? Silver Poet. Sounds good to me. Oh, my light's off. I just realized. Can't live in darkness. Give me a sec. It's bad for my eyes, you know? Because those ain't bad enough already. Probably want to pick up some amount of Daimyos and at least one enlarge before Divine Wind flips. And Contract might be worth it. It's also a village, that's true. Yep, Poet. Poet it is. Okay, we hit 5, enlarge time. Bottom deck my Poet, that sucks. Do I buy another one? Yeah, maybe. I could pick up Daimyo. How good is that? One picks up a duplicate. I guess it's gains, is the idea. There's no plus buy right now, right? Yeah. Duplicate is gains. Then Poet's draw. Sheepdog's also draw. Crew seems pretty nice to pick up, actually, before things hit the fan. Daimyo also doesn't sound that bad right now, though. Yeah, let's pick up a Daimyo. This is a nice hand. Opponent finds his enlarge, finds 5 for enlarge. Unfortunately, not finding thing next turn. State next turn. That's fine enough, I guess. We'll hit 6 and buy another Daimyo. Or we could just buy one now. Yeah. Oh, never mind. We can't buy a Daimyo because we're going to be in debt. Okay, whatever. Would I like a crew? That's a good question. Crew doesn't seem bad. Then again, neither does a contract. I don't know. The curses don't seem that significant, do they? Duplicate is gains. This is true. Let's pick up the duplicate, I guess. Okay, this is a nice looking hand. Oh, it does trigger Divine Wind, though. Whoops. I have more Daimyos than my opponent. This is true. I no longer have more Daimyos than my opponent. Do I want to trigger Divine Wind? It gives me a better turn, don't it? Okay, phew, we got Transmute for trashing. Okay, we got Butcherment and so on. Encampment, Plunder, okay. Druid gains. Okay, this looks like encampment plunder is important. So let's try to get as many encampments and plunders as possible. Okay, now being in depth here actually really sucks. Pawn is plus by. I don't want to call duplicate right now. Probably not. Okay, so my idea is that I'm going to get off of mint trash. Then the goal is to just get as many encampments and plunders as possible. So I think we're good with that for now. Yeah, my pawn was in depth as well there. That's good for me to see. Could just take all of the encampments. No, I think we hold that until we really need it. Oh my goodness, please draw something. Okay, cool. We trash all our copper? Sure. Okay. Now things are interesting. I have no payload left. Well, no monetary payload, anyway. Honestly, I should have left 1 copper. That was dumb of me. We can find the mint, though. We can mint... Oh, we can actually... Oh. Huh. That's interesting. That changes my game plan a little bit, doesn't it? What do I have in my deck? I have the duplicate. What's down there? My opponent has 3 encampments. That's really bad for me, ain't it? Okay. I think I made a mistake here. Oh, never mind. I have 2 poets. I don't remember that, but I'll take it. Large poet into plunder. Daimyo and large. I don't think I want Daimyo and large, I'm going to be honest. Poet into plunder. Call duplicate. Smart reveal. Well, I have all the plunders. Let's mint him away. Well, life is good, I think. Life is interesting, at least. I got all the plunders in 1 turn. That's so bull. What do I want? Probably just pawn. I can daimyo it, right? Well, oh, okay. I didn't have to play through that one. Gaining all of the plunders in 1 turn is crazy. Okay, this looks dastardly, actually. We got Groom. Okay, so we're opening Groom 100%, 110% actually. Groom Academy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh wait, never mind. We got Wall. Wait, how how does that change things? Does it change things? We can Crucible stuff later on. I think Groom's still really good. Because you can choose to when you end the game with it. And then when you end the game with it, you have a bunch of carpenters and enlarges. Wait, no, that's not thinning. I do think you're losing too much by not opening Groom, right? So I'm going to open Groom. May the Lord have mercy on my soul. Wow, it's been 2 hours. Jalpa's still spectating. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was something I was thinking that I should start. Some people, when they're doing their matches, they'll be on a channel on the Discord so that people spectating can hear the commentary, but I mean, my mic kind of sucks. I'm not sure whether it sucks more or less when I have the filters I'm putting on in OBS over, the noise filters, that is. I'm not using filters to make myself sound like a dude to hide the fact that I'm actually an attractive, 18-year-old girl. As everyone on the internet proves to be. Really. Carpenter over Groom? No way. Be real with me. Anyways, what's this draw? Do we just get another Groom? Yeah, probably. Okay, 5, we pick up an enlarge. We're kind of over terminaled. Oh, never mind. I think I'd want Academy first. Do I want Academy first? I bottom deck the silver. That's kind of sad, ain't it? The thing is that Wall is going to hose your score if you gain too many things with livery. So you want to end the game on your turn so that you can play all those horses. Yeah, my opponent buys Academy. I think I want Academy as well. Maybe more important than a large. Probably do want an enlarge though. Opponent's getting lots of cavalries. That's not so bad, really. Oh, Cavalry Academy. Oh, right. Forgot that. It turns it into a basically lost city. Okay, we'll be gaining cavalries with their grooms now. Right. That's a way that we can get through deck. My opponent's really piling the cavalries. He doesn't have a groom yet, though. I feel like that's a mistake still. You gonna buy another cavalry? You know you want to, eh? Now Crucible makes sense. You do want some thinning in this deck. And then we just buy Crucible. Thinning would be a whole lot less important if it weren't for Wall. But Wall's around, so... Why did my draws suck, huh? I don't know if there's something else I was supposed to do there, but... I don't know. Okay, let's gain the rest of the cavalries this turn, I guess. My opponent might be doing that, though. Buy cavalry, possibly buy another, maybe. The Carpenter is going to turn into a remodel soon, man. I'm not sure if you're prepared for that. Not sure if you're prepared to face some music. Oh, okay. You're going to be able to buy one more cavalry. I didn't quite see the Academy cavalry thing. So I do maintain that Groom's the move here. Let's see. Hitting 5, that's pretty much the same as hitting anything else, ain't it? We're going to want to start hitting numbers soon, right? Let's gain a livery. Wall is making this so scary. Just want to be able to end the game on my turn. I think that's going to be the thing. Or we just completely ignore Wall. Well, no, you still want to end the game on your turn, because that's a whole lot of horses in your deck. Do I want do I want another Crucible? Probably. Another Groom, maybe? I think a Crucible sounds fine. There's nothing that triggers Weaver here. Wow, we got three 4-cost gainers. That's crazy. Probably just another Crucible. And Crucible to silver without guilt. Not that I'd have any guilt in general. Crucible and silver. You can't roll carriage horses. They don't work that way. It's because they're pulling the carriage rather than in it. This is a goofy board, ain't it? My opponent also picks up another Crucible. I feel like my opponent is in a worse spot for not having Grooms, though. Do we just want to... Yeah, let's just do that. And gain another Crucible. Do want to be trashing my starting cards. Let's see, so I have more games than my opponent off of my extra Groom, off my extra Gainer. And this Carpenter also requires him to have something as remodel fodder. However, there do seem to be a lot of horses in our decks. As amusing as it is. Let's see what's going on now. Finished playing all his horses. Is that the end of your turn? Wall is annoying, but it does make this board perhaps more interesting than it otherwise would be. Because otherwise this would be crazy Groom Rush. My opponent should have opened Groom. I'm not sure why he didn't. Alright. I guess Carpenter being non-terminal means that he can pick up more cavalries without shame. My opponent opts to buy Prov. Okay. It's fine with me, I guess. It's not like I wanted a province or anything. Let's see here. I want to find my liveries, please. Hello, Port. Just in case I run out of actions, eh? Is there enough stuff in there for me to top deck these horses? Let's see. If that's a horse, we're golden. It's not. Rats. Okay. I think this is worth it, right? What do we gain here? Probably more Crucible. Okay, nice. There is capital for plus buy, huh? My opponent does have the Carpenter, which will let him mill Provs. I could just start Proving now, though. Not having a capital is annoying me. Carpenter might be nice to gain a capital with. I guess I shouldn't have trashed these estates, then. Oh. Okay. He's gone? Was that our last match? I guess I better check Domba. Prior unrated 5. Oh, number 5. Wait, no, it needs to be 6. Prior unrated. Oh, yeah, that was 6 matches. Looks like I won all but one. Rats. Well, that's fine. I nearly got the chance at the promotion slot, and there were some amusing games this set, which is what really matters. Thank you for watching. If you're watching, if you're not watching, turn around. The video's over here, but it's ending anyway. Next season, I'll be in D once again. Alas, I've got page banned next season. Because that's what decided it, eh? I don't know. Well, meow, 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 I guess.